Today I want to have some fun with cross-axis mapping, or in other words avar 2. And so I have here a setup with a fontra file, and I started with these three masters instances. There's one in between, which is an intermediate. I need it for the A, not for other characters. And you see that I have a lot of different axes, but actually these are all just hidden basically, except the weight and the optical size. And I do remap with an avar2 table the spacing, the ink traps, the ascender, descender to specific optical size values. So you see here that I can increase the spacing, and this is for all the different characters. So if I move on to a D, for example, this is made out of a composite, but we see that the spacing is different here. But what I started to play with, and this is where it comes interesting, is I added some ink traps for a micro version. So when I look here on the, let's start with the regular weight, you see that I have here an ink trap, and you see this generates from without an ink trap version to a massive ink trap version. And this is then true for the thin as well as for the extra black. And the same, I just started to play with this for another character. So the N has the same setup. So we see there's an ink trap for all different weights. But the interesting part is now to combine all that stuff, and this is what I did here in the cross-axis mapping. You see that I have a poster version for regular, extra black and thin, then I have a micro version, and is for text as well, thin and extra black. I do some remappings here. So the the very thin gets mapped to 250 in this case, so it gets bolder basically. And so I modify the design space here with the avar table and with the help of the avar2 table. And this is also true for the extra black. The extra black 1000 gets remapped to 800. And then when I move to the optical size of 7, you see already that it gets an ink trap and the spacing is different. So what I did is that I mapped the ink trap and the spacing and also the ascender. You see that the D is above the cap height of the A, and when I move down to the poster version, everything is aligned and it does not have any ink traps. And this is so much fun to play with. So when I move over to the thin is not as thin as the optical size for the display or poster version. It's so much fun. It's interesting. It's a new technology, and I hope I will continue to play with this. And yeah, I hope that you find it interesting as well. And have a good day. Have fun. Take care. Bye bye.